for an $89.95 AC tune-up.
That's not what this is all about.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what this is about. Your winning call, aircomfortsolutions.net, 743-2300.
Good morning, I'm Dina Silk. Here's what's next on 2 News Midday. Tragic news out of Oklahoma State University. A student is killed by a drunk driver while vacationing this spring break. And Russian President Vladimir Putin signs a bill annexing Crimea into Russia, what Putin is calling his actions today. March Madness in full swing. A disappointing loss for the Sooners, but hopefully OSU and TU can keep the state in the tournament when both teams will hit the court later today. Another windy day across the state. Meteorologist George Flickinger is updating your weekend forecast. Good morning, George.
Hey, Dina, we're seeing a windy and warmer day across Oklahoma, but this warm-up is not going to last. Coming up, I'll let you know when the next cold front arrives and when we'll be tracking more rain.
Well, how about some sushi to start your weekend off right? It is time for Fun Food Friday, and we are in Reese's Kitchen with our friends from Fuji. 2 News Midday's next. Stay with us.
Why use You Build It to remodel your home? Again, it's your dream, it's your money, it's your home. So you remodel it. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Are you or someone you know a licensed plumbing technician or apprentice who would like a great career with a growing company? Hi, I'm Mark Mullen with Mullen Plumbing, the Red Rooter, and we're growing. We have an immediate need for plumbing technicians and apprentices, and we offer a sign-on bonus. Mullen Plumbing offers top pay, 401k, paid vacation, medical, dental insurance, paid training, plus bonus time during the first 30 days. Call Mullen Plumbing, the Red Rooter, at 918-258-6636. That's Mullen Plumbing, the Red Rooter.
2 News Works for You starts right now.
Good morning and thanks for choosing 2 News Midday. I'm Dina Silk. We begin with tragic news out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. We're learning that an Oklahoma State University student was struck and killed by a drunk driver overnight. We're told Casey Wyckoff was a sophomore at OSU. She was also a Gamma Phi Beta sorority sister. We will have much more information as it becomes available at kjrh.com and tonight on 2 News at 5. Some more breaking news this morning. An early morning fire takes out a roof at a home under construction. Crews found the home near 500 North 91st East Avenue fully engulfed. Nearly 20 firefighters responded to this call just after 6 o'clock this morning. Investigators don't know what caused the fire or if construction played a role. It was quickly knocked down. No injuries reported. Investigators also looking into the initial cause of a house fire in North Tulsa. Fire crews were called out to North Hartford Avenue just before 1. The Tulsa Fire Department believes a mattress was the source of this fire, but still aren't sure how it started. No one was hurt.
Now, your Storm Shield weather first forecast.
And speaking of fire, we're going to see a high wildfire danger for today. We aren't officially under any warnings, but it's a windy, warm, and dry day across eastern Oklahoma, so don't do any outdoor burning. 66 degrees with a lot of wind right now. Also, you notice the cloudy skies. The clouds are moving in, and we are going to have a cloudy weekend across eastern Oklahoma. At least the temperatures, though, are kind of nice, at least for now. 48 the low this morning. We're up to 66 now, on the way toward the low to mid 70s this afternoon. Coming up, I'll let you know when the next cold front and rain arrive in Green Country.
All right, thank you, George. Now to some breaking news this midday. We are gathering details about an auto pet accident on I-44 near Lynn Lane. We do know one person has died after the accident with a work truck in a construction zone. We have a crew on the way to the scene right now. We'll bring you new information as soon as we get it. Well, covering Rogers County, a heroin bust in Claremore sends 5 people to jail. Police recovered 10 grams of heroin and $15,000 cash hidden in the attic. Yesterday, Claremore PD arrested Nathaniel Chapin, Chris Wibke, and Elizabeth Gray. Police say they lived in a home with Bryson Kilpatrick and Mason Wantland. They were also arrested in this sting. All 5 are scheduled to appear in court next month. 3 face trafficking charges, 2 face possession of paraphernalia. New this midday, the Arkansas Supreme Court rejects the appeal of an Oklahoma man convicted in the 2005 killing of 2 women in DeQueen, Arkansas, that is just east of the Oklahoma border. Mickey Dale Thomas had argued that his trial attorney should have called a police officer to testify that there was no indication of sexual assault on the victims and that the attorney should have objected to the trial being moved. Thomas is currently on death row for those murders. Sequoyah County authorities continue to search for a man missing since Sunday. The Sheriff's Department tells 2 News that judge he disappeared from the East Lake Hills area early Sunday morning. He is described as 39-year-old. He's 5'8", 200 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, call 918-775-9155. Well, in our continuing coverage of the search for a missing Malaysian Flight 370, 5 planes continue to scour the southern Indian Ocean for any signs of debris. The airliner has been missing for nearly 2 weeks now, and recent satellite images are being called the best clue. Now, if the debris is from the Malaysian jet, experts say the clues could give insight as to what happened during those final moments.
It could give us clues as to the type of impact, whether it was a high-speed impact or just the aircraft breaking up as it was trying to be put down, possibly intentionally in the water.
Now, the area being searched is right at the edge of the range where the plane could have flown. About 3-hour flight off Australia's west coast. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott told reporters, quote, if there is anything down there, we will find it. In an update to breaking news we first brought you earlier this morning, Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a law annexing Crimea into Russian territory. The ceremony at the Kremlin means Crimea has become part of the Russian Federation as 2 administrative districts. Now, before signing the law, Putin hailed the incorporation of Crimea into Russian territory as a remarkable event. The new law comes a day after the EU and the United States slapped sanctions on Russian lawmakers and businessmen. Well, March Madness is living up to its name. Yesterday was a day of upsets at the NCAA tournament, and the Sooners, unfortunately, one of the victims. OU falling to 12-seed North Dakota State 80-75. And North Dakota State moving on, playing San Diego State tomorrow. And coming up later today, OSU facing off with Gonzaga. You can catch that game on TNT. Tip-off later this afternoon, 3:40. And Tulsa taking on UCLA tonight. That game doesn't start until 9 o'clock. You can find that on True TV. And, of course, we'll have all tournament action right here on Channel 2. Big Al is in San Diego. He's covering the Cowboys. Caden McFarland will have more on the Golden Hurricane coming up tonight at 6. And coming up on 2 News Midday, planning on signing up for the Affordable Care Act. Well, the deadline quickly approaching. We'll tell you about an event that is just days away that's helping Tulsans get signed up. Plus, Owasso is a buzz. Why an iconic country couple says they're packing up and leaving the Sooner State. You're watching 2 News Works for You Midday.
Is this some kind of Besson carnival?
They'll go undercover.
I'm gonna make you a star.
To bring down the big top. It's the greatest episode on Earth.
I don't think that's part of the show.
And on a new Hannibal.
Stay away from Hannibal Lecter.
Uncovering the truth.
If Hannibal's the Ripper, what's he doing with his trophies?
Never tasted so good. NBC's Hannibal, following Grimm. All new Friday starting at 9/8 Central.
This portion of 2 News is brought to you by Jeff Martin, the heavy hitter.
Gilbert's Audiology and Hearing Aid Center, helping people with their hearing problems for 48 years. 1 out of every 10 Americans suffers from some form of hearing impairment, and Gilbert's Audiology and Hearing Aid Center can help. Your needs are evaluated, and every possible treatment is considered using the most advanced digital solutions. Have your hearing evaluated today at Gilbert's Audiology and Hearing Aid Center. 3 generations of hearing care excellence in 4 convenient locations.
Because it's our job to save you money on new floors.
Carpet One announces our free labor sale.
Choose any carpet and the installation is free. 1 room, 3 rooms, a whole house, the installation is free.
Want hardwood, laminate, or ceramic? Get $100 in free labor for every 200 feet you buy. The more you install, the more you save.
It's our free labor sale.
I like saving people money.
Carpet One, we make beautiful,
affordable.
I'm Barry Durham with Snow's Furniture, and when I'm off, I watch a lot of television. I've recently been paying attention to the so-called furniture sales in Tulsa. Boss's Out of Town sale, Double the Difference sale, the no tax sale, the year-end sell-off sale, free financing sale. After investigating these furniture sales, Snow's Furniture is clearly offering the lowest prices every day with honest pricing. Shop around, write the prices down, bring them to me, and you won't be disappointed. Buy it today, get it today at Snow's Furniture.
Well, Tulsans have an opportunity to learn more about the new health care law and get help with the online enrollment process at Marketplace Monday. It's coming up next week, and joining me to talk more about this event is Donna Orban with 211. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so the deadline coming up at the end of the month. Still a lot of people probably not signed up, so this is a good event, something people should definitely take advantage of Monday.
Yes, it's designed to prevent geographic barriers to enrollment by having 4 locations throughout Tulsa, north, east, west, and south. So folks have every convenience available to come and find a location and talk with healthcare navigators such as myself or certified application counselors that know the law and know the specifics about enrollment and can sit down with them and just go over their situation and find a plan that works for them.
I know we had a phone bank a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me, I'm getting a frog in my throat here. We had a phone bank a couple of weeks ago. Lots of calls coming in, a lot of people having questions. What was the main question that you get from a lot of people?
Well, during the phone bank, it was just, am I required? What is the penalty? How do I find help in person? What are the income guidelines? I mean, it was kind of a lot of Medicare questions, and Medicare is not a part of the marketplace. So if you have Medicare, you're considered covered. You won't look on the marketplace for a plan. It really is all over the place.
It is, and you said there's 4 locations. That people who are watching right now want to come out. What do they need to have with them? What should they bring with them?
They should bring what their estimated income is for 2014, immigration status. You need to be a U.S. citizen, and if you're not naturally born, then you need to bring your citizenship information, your identity numbers, social security numbers for everybody in the household size, and any other type of insurance you might be eligible for if you had job-based insurance or COBRA. Bring information about that.
All right, Donna, we just gave a lot of information, so I know it's a lot of people to take in. They can easily just call 211.
Yes.
Get all this information and the 4 different locations. So like you said, they're somewhere all across town.
Yes, 211. And even after the event, they can call 211 to still get in-person assistance.
All right, Donna, thank you so much.
Questions. You're so
we
welcome.
appreciate all you guys are doing.
No problem.
Well, a new survey says Oklahomans are the worst in America when it comes to going to the dentist. The list is helping ease your fears at the dentist chair. That's next. And it is Friday. That means we're headed into the Reese's Kitchen for some sushi. And George is tracking a cool first week of spring. His full forecast coming up. You're watching 2 News Works for You Midday.
What is an affordable dentures moment? It's when you realize you got your smile back in just one day at a price you didn't think possible. It's knowing you were treated with dignity and respect. For same-day dentures, extractions, and implants, call 1-800-DENTURE or go to affordabledentures.com for valuable coupons. Please don't put this off. You deserve a healthy and beautiful smile.
Your past may have caught up with you because over time, sun exposure may have left you with actinic keratosis, or AK. Millions of people have AK. Do you? Ask your dermatologist about Picato. Picato is a prescription gel for AK that requires only 2 or 3 doses. Only use Picato as directed. Wash hands well after use. Do not use Picato in or around your eyes, or severe eye reactions can occur, including severe eye pain, swelling or drooping of your eyelids, or swelling around your eyes. Severe skin reactions, including blisters, pus, ulcers, or breakdown of your skin, can also occur. The most common side effects with Picato include skin reactions, itching, infection, swelling around the eyelids, skin, nose, and throat irritation, headache, and pain. Tell your dermatologist if you are pregnant or plan to get pregnant before using Picato. You can't undo your past, but you can take action for your AK today with Picato.
It won't be long before these young scholars head off to college. I'm State Treasurer Ken Miller. It's never too early to plan for their future. This tax season, invest in them with our state's 529 College Savings Plan, which offers tax advantages for Oklahomans. Even a small amount can add up to a big difference in your child's future. Start today, save for tomorrow. Visit oklahoma529.com.
Have you or a loved one undergone testosterone therapy and experienced a heart attack, stroke, blood clot, even death? If so, you may be entitled to compensation. Testosterone replacement therapy drugs may be linked to severe heart problems. If you've taken any of these testosterone drugs and have experienced a heart attack, stroke, blood clot, even death, you may be entitled to compensation. Call now for a free consultation. Delay may affect your legal rights. Call the law offices of Jeff Martin right now.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Cleartone, Oklahoma's #1 hearing aid lab.
An update now to breaking news we brought you earlier in the show. You're looking at live pictures now from the scene of a fatal accident involving a dump truck. The crash happened at I-44 and Lynn Lane. That's out near Catoosa. And we're learning a pedestrian was killed in that area. We are actively monitoring this situation. We'll bring you new information as soon as we get it. Well, Oklahoma's country music power couple is leaving the Sooner State. Aaron Christie from The List has the stories you're sharing around Tulsa.
At #1 on the list of stories everyone's talking about, Garth and Trisha say adios.
We said that it was over.
Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood are moving to Nashville. That's the word from CMT.com that has their hometown of Owasso abuzz. Good thing we still have Miranda and Blake, although they're also buying a second home in Nashville. At #2, first day of spring. 75 and sunny. Can you say?
Best day ever!
The kids are all.
This is so fun!
While parents tired of entertaining are like,
I am a despicable human being.
Perfect timing for Tulsa World to rank the top patios. In the Raw South is at #3, and tying the top spot, Blue Rose and El Guapo's Cantina.
If you can't beat that view, you can't beat those margaritas, you can't beat that food.
You can still vote for your favorite.
You can tell us how wrong we are or how right we are.
And at #3, an article you're sharing online. Apparently, Oklahomans don't like the dentist, according to this map showing the downfalls of each American state. Why Oklahomans fear the dentist more? Who knows? Dr. Keith Montgomery says people in general get anxious.
You're invading my personal space.
Absolutely.
That's a good way to look at it. Okay.
All right.
Invade away. But these can be pretty intimidating.
Yeah, they're sharp and pointed.
Many fears come from the old days of dentistry, but things are much easier now.
We can do nitrous oxide, which helps with anxiety. We can also do some oral medications.
So you're saying we have great drugs now?
Absolutely.
Now you are caught up and clued in around Tulsa. I'm Aaron Christie.
And tonight, Claire Moore is jumping on the Downtown Abbey bandwagon. More on what started as a one-time tea party that has now turned into a hundreds-plus waiting list. That's on the list at 6:30 right here on Channel 2.
Storm Shield weather, certified most accurate.
All right, well, spring is here. That means allergies here as well. You witnessed a little bit ago, had a nice little allergy coughing fit.
You okay?
Have the water to cope with that, but I think allergies getting everybody out there. It's this crazy weather, George.
Yeah, it is. It's that time of year. Normally the allergies are spiking up. It's
Yes.
warm, it's humid, the wind doesn't help out either, but that's just a typical springtime in Oklahoma.
Yep, get used to it.
So just have to deal with it. Enjoy your water.
Have your
though.
water
Yeah.
on hand at all times.
Check on your forecast for today. Do enjoy the warmer weather. You're probably going to see a lot of stuff turning green over the next couple of weeks as we finally see warmer weather. Highs today between 71 and 77. And then we go downhill tomorrow with highs only in the 50s, breezy and cooler. Now, tomorrow will not be a washout. However, we will be tracking batches of light rain. The bulk of the rain, the heaviest rain, closer towards central and especially southern Oklahoma. Most of the rainfall totals near Tulsa will be between 0 and 1/10 of an inch. So overall, not that much rain in the Tulsa area or north of Tulsa. Viper 2 HD shows we're dry, and we're going to stay dry for the rest of the daylight hours. But by tonight, we can't rule out a few showers or thunderstorms developing mainly to the east and southeast of Tulsa as a cold front moves on through. It's not impossible for rain to form in Tulsa, just most of the rain would be toward the far eastern and southeastern parts of the state and into Arkansas. We're all enjoying a nice warm up. Could probably get away with shorts by this afternoon. 66 now, Tulsa, 66 Bristow, also 60s into Bartlesville, Tahlequah looking good, 65 Muskogee, and 65 in Eufaula. The south wind has picked up. Right now, this is a south wind at 24 miles an hour in Tulsa, but notice in western Oklahoma, the wind is now shifting to the west. We're going to see the wind turning to the west by this afternoon, then a northwest and north wind tonight as the cold front moves on in. Cloudy skies, and kind of get used to this. We're not going to see much sunshine coming up for the next few days. The clouds have moved in. Temp is at 66, breezy south wind. Now I'm going to show you the rain developing on the Futurecast. First off, you're going to notice this afternoon, dry at 5 p.m. But after 5 p.m. and into tonight, we are going to see a small area of showers and thunderstorms developing right through here, forming very, very quickly. The rain is also going to move very quickly, and that's going to keep the rainfall totals low. So even if you do get rain toward Muskogee, far eastern or southeastern Oklahoma, most of the rainfall totals are going to be very low. Then we'll start to see increasing rain chances during the afternoon and tomorrow night for Saturday. But for today, during daylight hours, staying dry, high of 75, south wind becoming west. All of eastern Oklahoma seeing a nice warm up. Tonight, cold front moves on in, wind shifts to the north and cooler in the morning. We'll see lows in the 40s. Few 30s also showing up west and north. A check on your hourly weather, 72 at 2, 75 at 5. Then the cold front moving in between 6 and 9. Few changes to the weekend forecast, raising the high to 54. Earlier we were going upper 40s, but looks like we'll see a high of 54 tomorrow. Then colder on Sunday, 52. So not the most fun of weekends to be outside. And we're also tracking light rain for tomorrow. Dina?
All right, George, thank you. Well, I have surrounded by sushi here in the Reese's Kitchen this morning. Our friends, we have Chef Andrew Lee and Hannah Garcia from Fuji, one location just down the road here in Brookside. Good morning, guys. Good
morning.
Thank you so much for coming on. All right, we're going to be making two different things.
Yes.
First, the beef sashimi,
That's
correct?
correct.
Okay, let's get started on that.
Yes, it's our Japanese style beef sashimi. We start out with an 8-ounce cut of meat. We suggest the filet or New York strip. It's the best cut to use.
Okay.
And then we use our mallet to tenderize it and make it extremely thin, because in the finished product we're going to be searing it with hot oil only. So we want to make sure it's extremely thin, and we use our mallet on the flatter side.
This is a good
to
way
do
to get out some frustrations.
Yes, right. And so we'll do that until it comes out to be about this thin.
Wow.
Nearly paper thin almost.
Okay. Goodness gracious. Now, what are you doing over here?
I'm making a caterpillar roll, and then the inside has cucumber, snow crab, avocado, and tempura crunches, and eel.
Okay, so, and you guys do some sushi making classes too, don't you?
Yes, once a month, every month.
Once a month, because it's not that easy. I mean, you
Nope.
make it look really easy over there, but I have actually tried to do it myself, and mine did not turn out like that, by no means. So once a month, you guys can probably just call the restaurant there and get some
Oh
information on
yeah,
it.
make a reservation for whichever month you're interested in. It's about a 2-hour class. We go over also how to do our house salad dressing and miso soup.
Oh, yum.
We give you a little bamboo rolling mat and a recipe guide to take home with you.
Okay, so this is just very raw beef here.
Correct.
Okay. And you're just putting it on the plate, and then what? What's after that?
We garnish it with garlic, ginger, and nira, and hot Thai chili peppers.
And then you're basically going to cook this a little bit with just hot oil that you have
Correct.
Getting hot over here.
Yes.
Okay, you guys have so much on your menu. Oh my gosh, you've brought in a little bit of it, but for people who are new to sushi, maybe they haven't quite given it a try out, what would you recommend that they try when they come in?
Well, the California roll is always popular.
Yes.
Philadelphia roll. We have a sushi beginner platter that gives you a veggie roll, cali roll, and a couple of ebi steamed shrimp nigiri.
Okay, so yeah, just ask for the beginner platter and you'll be set. And most of that stuff is kind of a cooked
Correct.
sushi.
Completely cooked, and we have chefs, at the tanks every shift, every day, so you can always come and ask us what's fresh for the day.
Love it. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys keep going with this, and then after this next break, we're going to eat some sushi. I think George is probably going to join me as well. Thank you, guys. All right, if you would like some of these recipes, they will be on the website a little bit later this afternoon. We'll be right back.
All right.
Features a Watch to Win segment during 2 News Midday and 2 News Weekend Mornings. To win, you must call the designated number and be the designated caller. No purchase is necessary. By participating, you are bound by the official rules. Prizes awarded will change. Taxes are the responsibility of the winners. For more, go to kjrh.com.
Gail and I have been married for over 40 years. Like any other families, sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry.
It can be devastating for your family if health problems stop you from working.
That's when you need Social Security disability benefits. But most people are denied.
If you are denied, call us. Disability law is all we do.
Troutman and Troutman, 1-888-910-1212.
Grand opening! Wow. Well, I've just been waiting to get enough specials together. Come on. Gentry, we've got specials like front load washer and dryer, both with steam, on sale for $9.99 after a $200 mail-in rebate.
$9.99 each? That's not a bad price.
No, not each. That's for the pair.
Oh, wow.
I told you we were going to have great grand opening specials.
Yeah.
So keep watching for more grand opening specials in both our Tulsa and Oklahoma City stores.
Hunt Appliance Warehouse. Put that to the test, Oklahoma.
I'm in the shop a lot, do welding, plasma cutting. Just got into old blacksmithing techniques. Being without health insurance was terrifying. What if something bad happened out in the shop? But now just to sign up, nobody even asks me about the pre-existing or anything because I'm, diagnosed diabetic. Now I can follow my dreams. I can go do whatever I want now. It was one of the most relieving things ever.
Don't wait. Sign up by March 31st so you're covered for 2014.
Go a different way every day. Go all out at Huhat Mongolian Grill.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
No one knows RVing better than Digger Dean's RV. It's why we're one of Oklahoma's most trusted names in the RV industry.
Right now, we have leftover winter inventory, and our amazing spring season opener is your chance for incredible deals. A 2014 Outback fifth wheel for just $37,995. Or get a Winnebago Vista Class A motorhome for $69,995.
Don't miss the spring season opener. Rush to Digger Dean's RV.
Making friends, delivering dreams. Digger Dean's RV.
See Lady Antebellum live on Us. Two Works for You wants to give you a pair of tickets to see this scorching Grammy-winning country trio. Friday, March 28th at the BOK Center. Just go to kjrh.com/contest now and enter for your chance to win.
All right, we are back here in the Resource Kitchens with our friends from Fuji. Finishing touches on this beef sashimi. What are you doing here?
We're pouring the hot oils over the beef to cook them rare.
So we're just cooking it up right there a little bit, because that's some hot, hot oil. You can hear it.
Right. Standing back.
Gosh.
Yes.
Leave this to the pros.
That's pretty cool, though. And George, I wasn't sure if you were a sushi fan. I love sushi.
I've got into sushi in the last year and have really enjoyed it. So I'm still kind of on the beginner scale.
So you could order the beginner plate, like she said. Okay, I'm going to try this while you're finishing that up. This is the caterpillar roll.
Right.
Correct. And what's in this one again?
It has cucumber, snow crab, eel, tempura crunches, and on top it has avocado with masago and sesame seed and eel sauce.
So good.
Yeah, you like?
Yeah. Do you use chopsticks?
Not very well.
They're right over there at the end.
I have a spoon here just in case.
You can use your hands too.
I'm just going to tell you what, I'm just going to reach over and dig.
That's fine too.
Okay, Hannah, so
The
what's
traditional way with your hands.
What's the deal here?
Right.
You take this and
Oh,
fold
this
it
is good.
over?
Yep.
It's probably going to be pretty hot, huh?
This is the ponzu sauce we use to finish it off. It's a citrus sauce.
Oh, I feel a mess coming on here, George. Okay, I'm going to okay, real quick, tell our viewers where you guys are.
71st and Memorial, and also here on Brookside, right behind the Channel 2 news station. We are open all day, every day. 71st and Memorial, and Brookside closes just for a little bit between 2 and 5, Monday through Friday. So we'll happy to see you guys there anytime.
That is so good. It really is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got to dig in for more.
No, you have to do the weather, George.
Oh, this is so good. Warm today, colder tomorrow. It's everything you need to know.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye.
This is Jim, a man who doesn't stand still.